Well, Gary, a fantastic reaction to last Saturday and a thoroughly merited victory.
Yes, I thought so. I thought the way we started the game. Yeah, listen, we're all aware that if you lose games like the Wolves game, you're going to come under some criticism. I think some of that criticism really stings when you've worked incredibly hard for best part of 2 years to try and move the team and the club forward. But that's what it is, that's the job, so we're aware of that. I thought the players showed some real character today, showed some real heart to go out there and play. Not only with the correct desire as a team and a real togetherness as a team to stop a very good side like Norwich passing the ball around, which is not easy to do. We showed some real quality today as well. We passed the ball probably with the best control we've had. We created the most chances I felt that we've created for a long time. And not only the 3 goals, but we also, I think, could have had a 4th. I think it was over the line. And I think we've hit the bar, or we've come very close on another one. Certainly Shea went through and should have probably finished it off. So really, really pleased. Very, very strong performance. But again, listen, that's one really good performance this season out of 5. But you also have to remember we've only lost 1 in 5 as well.
You mentioned in the press conference there that you played a little 10 or 15 yards higher up and you were on the front foot a little bit more. Can you expand on the sort of tactics that you did employ?
Yeah. I had a real debate all week, as to whether to go with more technical ability in the team, to get us up the pitch and pass the ball better. But I always felt against a team like Norwich that we also needed some strong pressure as well defensively. So I played Dave Davis a bit narrow on the right to stop Brady really, and also Davo wins a lot of balls and he gets you going forward, and we found that you have to look at a lot of games where we've actually played a midfielder in a wide area to close the game up. I can think of Middlesbrough at home last season where he played really well and scored. Derby away where he started in the 10 position and ended up wide when John swapped over. So we've done it quite a lot of times in games. Ipswich at home we ended up scoring more goals. Sometimes the tougher we look as a team, and I was disappointed with our lack of toughness last week. So we had a lot of conversation last week. We had probably the most heated debate, I would say, as a group after the Wolves game. Rightly so. We're all disappointed. We're all disappointed with each other, and I just made a conscious effort really to try and take the game a little bit more to Norwich, and particularly when we saw that Jerome wasn't starting, we felt as though we could push up and stop the goalkeeper from playing, stop them from building possession and make them kick the ball, which we felt we had more physicality in with our defence against their attackers. So we did it. We had a little gamble. We tried to stay compact, but we tried to play a little bit higher, and I felt that allowed us that when we win the ball back, we're a little bit closer to attacking, and we did it really, really well at times. Of course, second half are going to come out quickly. Really pleased with the way we handled that, because we didn't handle that against Wolves, and we knew it was coming, and we knew we had to match fire with fire a little bit. But also pleased the way we saw the game out, and really impressed with the players. I think by far that's the hardest we've worked for probably 6 months, and I thought it showed a lot of character. Like I said, sometimes the only way you can answer criticism is to put in a strong performance, and I thought they did that.
Talking about character, Clayton Donaldson, he wanted that penalty. We all know what happened at Wigan Athletic when he took his previous one, but cool as you like, he sticks it away, and that's a pivotal goal.
Yeah, it is, yeah, and I'm not sure I was quite as cool myself when he picked the ball up, because it's something we don't really decide. It's up to the players on the pitch to decide who's confident, who wants to take it. When Clay's picked it up, listen, if you're going to have the mental strength and the fortitude to go and do that in such a pivotal game at such a pivotal moment. We missed a couple of chances as well, didn't we, to go 2-0 up, which he just felt like we weren't going to kill the game off. But he slotted it away, showed a lot of coolness, and I thought he took his second goal really, really well also, So, and again for him, he knows he's not been as good for the first 4 games of the season, but I thought he was excellent today. I think him and Shea are starting to form a really good partnership. I thought Shea was very, very good today and showed some real bits that for me, at 1.4 million or whatever we paid for him, I think he's a bargain.
It's transfer window is coming up. Will you be busy for Blues in the coming few days?
Yeah, well, listen, we've been busy. I mean, I have to be honest with you. Since the season finished last year, I don't feel as though it's stopped. It's been a really tough one so far, just in terms of, the desperation to get people in. I think it's been so much harder this season to sign players. You know, you only have to look at, you know, the likes of Oliveira that's reportedly signing for Norwich, we were in for. Wilson gone to Derby, we were in for. Again, it's been so hard for a team like us to sign the ones that we've wanted to sign. But we will hopefully get another couple of players done. I think that's important for us. I think that, you know, we're certainly not going to be clouded by a good performance. You know, we need another good performance, and we need to back that up with some more players that are really, really hungry. I said again, the group's in a bit of transition. I thought you saw that a little bit today, you know, in terms of the way it just settled again. Shay's just coming into the group. Greg's not really had a chance yet, but we knew that it'd probably take up to the international break to get him up to speed with that, and I spoke to him about it. So, yeah, we hopefully will do. A couple more players. By the way, that was the longest answer I think I've ever given to a question, Cole.
It was, and I've just fallen asleep, thanks.